I want this to come outside. Because you was just gonna leave. Once you just gonna leave, why you not leaving no more? Or I gotta go get your truck some more. Let me know now. Just imagine you and your husband was fucking on the bitch, right? That's supposed to be your best friend. Imagine you and your husband separate. Y'all no longer living together, no nothing. Not talking to each other. This your best friend before you and your husband even started from her. Before you and your husband even met, and this letting him parlay up in her house. Imagine your husband playing daddy to your best friend daughter, taking this bald head ass baby back and forth to school every day, taking this bald head ass back and forth to school, back and forth to work every day. Just imagine it. So this morning, long story short, this morning I had court, so I left work early. Had court, went to court or whatever, but some told me like, go past that bitch house, cause I was texting him and he was texting back slow. So some said go past that bitch house. His truck wasn't here, but his truck was parked at the QT down the street from his house on Lilac. So I went to the QT. It's him with 2 cups of coffee walking out there, motherfucker. Basically finna take this bitch some coffee.
All right, hold on.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
It's not the time to play victim. Just like the last woman. For every cause, there's an effect. You kick your man out the house, you don't know what's going to happen. Y'all start screwing a woman together, that woman might have better cootie than you, and he might start sneaking off with her. He gonna say, we was both hunching her. We brought this woman into our bedroom, and then she took my husband, and now he over there raising her family.
That femininity for the win. Look at this sister. The fact that she invited another woman to the bedroom, she definitely is a certified hunch monster, freak monster, certified, no doubt. But now she ain't too feminine. Yeah, the other sister get into that bedroom with them nice, deep, sensual moans that you couldn't match. And Nug said, I like this. I like this experience. Said, you freaky, but it's kind of dull and void of any type of feeling. But I tell you, I like this. And here we are. Look at it. That's a Jeep Wrangler, ain't it? That's a Brutus sister. I'm sorry. That's definitely some off-road vehicle.
Yeah, and where she messed up as is, it wasn't just a random chick they met. That was her best friend. So the best friend knew all her deepest, darkest secrets, probably knew the nugs that she probably messed with during the relationship, and figured out all of the, she figured it out and is giving it to him the way that he wanted to do based on you being her best friend and you sharing all of the secrets. So she just came in, she was the cleanup woman. And that's just how it goes. So she messed up by having her best friend be involved.
There you go. She told her exactly how her man like it. And her friend came in and said, that's a bet. I'm gonna get everything he like. And she win and you lose.
I would say if you're going to do something like this, you better have a strong union. I'll get you in, Raquel. You know, you got people like Tiny Harris and T.I., but you ain't Tiny, obviously. Y'all joke on Tiny. She keep her man.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Facts.
But Tiny isn't bringing Toya and Monica and all her other best friends into the room.
Yes, she is.
Oh, okay.
Allegedly.
All right, ATL, Raquel. I don't know nothing about that. Okay.
That's awesome.
No, allegedly, I think I snapped. I don't know, but yeah, but young ladies, if you're going to do that, you'd never pick your best friend. Right. You'd never do that. Maybe I get why you would think that you could do that because you know your best friend. She probably feels safe to you. But this is why you don't pick your best friend, because this is what generally happens with open relationships. Like Mr. Gavin said, the Kuda Kata must have been slapping, because as soon as you put him out, he going to get her coffee and being a stepdaddy to her Kuda Kata. I mean, you open the door. This is what you get. So I don't know why she's knocking on the door being all aggressive. That's a conversation. You call her and you let her know we not cool no more. You shouldn't. But this is why I made that video about being a girl's girl, because she thought she was being a girl's girl by letting her girlfriend come in on her man.
There you go.
And her girl's girl behavior ended up having her best friend steal her man right from underneath her. That's why you don't fall for that I'm a girl's girl kind of shit.
That's gotta hurt. Like men don't do this. But for a woman to bring her friend, like, come on, girl, I trust you, and then y'all go work this brother over. And then for you to turn around and your best friend, She sit there shrugging their shoulders. They go together. She's like, I guess I was better than you.
Can't trust it. You, as a young lady, you can't trust it because women are always angling at.
Yes.
They're always sizing up their man to your man and what your man does for you versus what their man does for them. And then you're bringing in a single woman who isn't tethered to anyone. It's not like a swingers bar where it's two husbands switching their wives. This is a single woman. She has more, you have more to lose, and she stands to gain from your hard work. You know, whatever you've done with this man, I think one of y'all has said it. You divorce your husband, but you make him a better husband to the next wife.
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
That is kind of what this is now.
That's it.
Or this could be a situation where he just got some new coup de cotta. He probably gonna come home in a week. Give it time. Stop knocking on doors. Just sit home. All dogs will find their way home.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
DMX said that if you love something, let it go. If it don't come back, it was never yours. If it do, it was meant to be. I truly believe in that. Like, don't be out here begging for relationships and commitment. Listen, I would, if as any man, you get into a relationship and it gets serious, let it be known. Say, hey, I understand life be lifing. If at any point you don't want to be with me, just communicate it and it'll be all right. But don't be out here serving me above black pills. I don't know how to handle that.
Yeah, but even if he does come home, you guys, like their best friendship is ruined because she already kind of went behind her back, and now the little nugget probably thinks that that's the new stepdaddy. It's all wonky. So, you know, like her best friend relationship is ruined. So was it even worth it? You know, you guys are fighting over this dude. He don't really seem like he's about ish anyway. So
They all freaky. They all freak monsters.
Call her like, so what? He just dropped your daughter off at school. Like it's normal, or some shit. You know what I'm saying? This remind you, this ain't the first time that this bitch been here. Like he been living at this bitch house, basically since we've been separated. So mind you, I'm cool, calm, and collected. This hoe still letting this nigga come to her mother's house. So today, I pulled back around, basically, after he left QT, thinking that he was gonna go home. He went the way that he was going home. I parked in front of her house, called her. This when we on the phone talking. Call her, we on the phone talking and shit. Here go this right here, I ought to run this bitch over. So you not gonna let that come out the house? You not gonna let that bitch come out the house? You not gonna let that come out the house? So why you lie? Why you lie? Why you park over? Why you park around the corner? Why you park around the corner? Why you park around the corner? So why you come back to this bitch house? Why you come back to this? No, you're lame, bitch. That's who's lame. You are. Cause you knew you weren't supposed to be over here in the first place. That's why you parked around the corner.
Listen, y'all going too hard in the paint.
Because you done got addicted to penis juice, and now truth knocking you smooth across your damn forehead.
Granted, we do play videos where men crashing out. We just dropped one when the dude pulled up at the woman when she was at work. All right, so, but y'all women be crashing all the way out. Y'all be destroying cars, pulling up, threatening people. Just let it go. Go find some new meat.
It's a bad look. Like I said, ladies, please hear me. We advocate for men, but ain't no need for anybody to behave like this. Like, sisters, Nug is observing this. He like, I got you. I'm out here running amok, gallivanting with your best friend, and you still chasing me? Oh, respect is gone. Because you ain't, Nug can't respect you. You ain't respecting yourself. But if every time you turn around, she will seem like she was unbothered, I'm trying to tell y'all how to, it's a game. I don't agree with it, but it's a game, and you got to learn how to play it if you're going to play. But chasing and crying and begging for relationships is a technical foul, ejected from the game.
So Gavin X says she should just go find some new meats. Would it be bad for her to go seek his best friend's meats?
Nope. Go ahead.
Would that be equal? Like,
yeah, go ahead.
Like, go ahead. Is his best friend's meat off the table?
It should be. You know, I don't know how.
Her best friend's meat isn't.
You know, I don't know how.
Her best friend's meat isn't.
Well, check it out.
I would say this: men. I'll let you up, Mr. Walker, but men tend to have more integrity, so it ain't so easy. She ain't just gonna say, "Here's my meat." We probably gonna call him and say, "Hey, your wife trying to sleep with me."
Yes, thank you. There you go.
Y'all don't have as much integrity as us.
So the guys have more. So the guys have a better. There's guy code really matters.
Yes, big time. Yeah, I don't know about this new generation, but the generation we grew up, you know, yeah, you don't play that. It's unnecessary. I believe that those ninjas that got low moral integrity, that's because they have a hard time getting kudakata, because that's the only thing that really make you move wonky like that. But all in all, men and women are different in this instance, because women don't mind. You know, what's the saying? A woman will see her best friend with a good guy and say, I want that ninja there. This proves it. But a guy will see his brother with a woman, say, I want a woman like that. I don't want that ninja woman. I want a woman like that. But women want him, that particular ninja there.
That's very profound. Isn't that profound, Ebony, that they actually have standards that they wouldn't do that?
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like with this situation, they invited this best friend into the relationship. If Bonquisha goes off and messes with Nug Nug's best friend, she's kind of out of order, because that wasn't even arranged in the first place. Now you're just getting passed to one of the homies on some revenge stuff, and that's really not a good look. The best thing that she can do is just kind of move on and find some new meat to, to rock with. But her pulling up to the spot with the best friend and Nug Nug is not a good look. Ladies, you never want to be in that side of the game, because you gain nothing from this. You look stupid. He already, picked sides, and you already knew what it was. So what are you pulling up for? You're not going to get any outcome, because he's already there being with her. So just move on.
Bonquisha told him,
you ain't gotta go home tonight. You can stay right here with me.
Why you park over? Why you park around the corner? Why you park around the corner? Why you park around the corner? So why you come back to this bitch house? Why you come back to this bitch house? Why you come back to this bitch house? No, you're lame. That's who's lame. You are. Because you knew you weren't supposed to be over here in the first place. That's why you parked around the corner. Okay. You're lame, and I'm finna beat her ass. So tell that bitch to come back outside. Why you close the door so fast? Y'all was in there for one child. No. Yeah, you were. So why you come back over here? Because you just act like you was going home twice. No, 2 times in a row. You act like you was going home when you left QT. You act like you was going home when you called me right here at the corner. So y'all was fucking. You got nut stains on your pants right there. No, I don't. That's a nut stain. That's a nut stain, bitch. That's a nut stain. That's a nut stain. Down there by your dick. It's wet. That's a nut stain. That's a nut stain. So this ain't no nut stain. That's not no nut stain. That's not a nut stain. Joseph. So that's not a nut stain. That's not a nut stain. It's a straight. Deodorant be right here, bitch. Right, because y'all was just.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Shout out to Nug Nug. Nug Nug said, that's deodorant, you fool. Why would I have a nut stain on my shirt? Bonquisha don't even bust like that. She do like dry squirting, so it wouldn't show. All right, but
what? This is deep. This is deep. Listen, she hurt. Her spirit is compromised. She like, y'all hunching, huh? What was y'all doing? She wanted to know details. She wanted to get the visual. She wanted to let the hurt sink in. This is that super toxic mess. She wanted to feel it. What was y'all doing? Tell me what y'all was doing. How long was y'all doing it? She just wanted to sink in so she can fully crash out and go nuclear. Brother, you need to run. This is dangerous. Ask me how I know.
Yeah, because she's in the car and he's out the car, and it just takes a pop reverse and run him over kind of situation. Like,
that's a Jeep Wrangler. That's a Jeep Wrangler.
She said it at the top. She said, I should run this ninja over. Did y'all hear her?
She got big meaty tires. She gonna jump that curb and not feel it. I'm telling you, this is a dangerous situation, brother. You in danger. She said, is that skeet? Let me smell it. Skeet.
But you guys, that stain is right perfectly there. That ain't no deodorant stain. Deodorant stains are to the left and to the right. Hey, that is a skeet stain right there.
You never know. It depends on how you swing it. Sometimes you grab deodorant and you might catch it. Or if you
Okay.
put your shirt on, sometimes if you put your shirt on after you put your deodorant on, you might catch it, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gavin, that's all DNA right there. That's all DNA, okay?
Yeah, Gavin, it's a no for me. It's a no. I have never seen a deodorant stain right there at the front part down below that area that was
Well,
clearly pressed up between two people in a uniform fashion. Like, come on, y'all. No. No. That's so nasty. And look at him like holding it out to verify it.
the
Like
deodorant.
you want her to smell it or something. Like smell it. It smell like H&R. What is it? H&R like what
Arm
is
and
the
Hammer. Arm and
Arm& and
Hammer.
Hammer? Yeah. It smell like Arm& and Hammer. No, it don't. No, it
Like,
don't. It smell like ricotta.
Listen, Bonquisha got to pick a struggle. They talk about hygienes. Now he out here, he putting deodorant on. Y'all got to pick a struggle.
please, man. Yeah.
Y'all be
Deodorant
gaslighting
stain.
us. Yeah,
Deodorant
y'all be
stain.
taking us
Deodorant
through all
stain.
these
Same thing.
emotions and then tell us that we gotta just deal with it. No, man, this is egregious. This is really hardcore tonight.
Wait, his J's clean though. Look at his J's.
The
Huh?
J's are clean. I noticed
Ah,
that too.
ah. That's why she tripping.
He got on gray sweatpants, J's, and a black t-shirt. This is Nug Nug.
You're welcome.
That's a nut stain down there by your dick. It's wet. That's a nut stain. That's a nut stain. So this ain't no nut stain. That's not no nut stain. That's not a nut stain. Joseph, so that's not a nut stain. That's not a nut stain.
It's a straight
Deodorant be right here, bitch. Right, because y'all was just fucking.
You sound
Y'all was fucking.
You sound
Y'all was fucking.
No.
Let me see
She
your boxes.
She
Let me
hurt.
see. Right, because y'all was fucking. Tell the bitch to come outside.
So it ended there. And Nug Nug, you sound dumb. You sound stupid. So they gonna keep belittling, the belittling and who you dumb, you stupid. Bonquisha say, well, maybe I am dumb. All right, maybe that is deodorant. He will convince her, and then he gonna take her home and huck her. This is foreplay, Mr. Walker. Let's not get this misunderstood.
Yes. Yes. Let me, man. No, man. Because this could go one or two ways. This can't end with Nug Nug hunching her. All he got to do is confess his lust for her in this moment. Like, oh, look, he can say, you know what? He can say, you know what? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. But it was whack. I was thinking about you the whole time. Why don't you come and change my memory? Why don't you come give me a better memory? She's like, you
That
for
would work.
real? See, yes, it will work. She's like, you for real? He's like, yeah, man. Yeah, that was whack, man. I need what you got. She's like, get on in this Jeep. You know?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep, and he keeps going back and forth from house to house, bed to bed. That's how Nug Nug does it.
That's
how he
terrible.
keeps you on the
Yes,
hook.
that's awful. It's true, but it's awful. Says she might be right. That's the back shots with the shirt on. Yeah. Guilty.
That's fine. Nug Nug, when you doing them back shots, pull your shirt behind your head. Pull it behind your head. You don't have to take it off. Just pull it up and back.
Yeah, because you can't control it. Yeah, you got to. Dang, you sloppy, brother. You got to figure it out.
Message. So here we go. We're going to take them all, Glazed Galaxy.
It's pre-glazed.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go.
Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime, and no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
Diabolical work. Y'all toxic out here. I would have to imagine those type of exchanges, toxic exchanges, happen more than we like to think. I grew up around it, was born into that type of badness. Don't crash out over no man or woman. You got to keep it classy. Yeah, because you lose all leverage. Now you pathetic. It never works. Show me somebody that has begged for a relationship and then rode off into the sunset. Show me somebody.